I don't need this. I just need to send it. Oh no! Bad timing, bad timing. I don't need this. I just need to send it. Oh no! Bad timing, bad timing. Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can stream with your music playing, but then when you upload the VOD afterwards to Twitch, or you're doing a recording separately at the same time, you can remove that music entirely. You get everything else from your stream except the music. So that way you don't get like Twitch police coming after you or any problems with DMCA or whatever it's called.
Do exactly what I say or I'll fucking shoot you. Understand?
Also, if you're looking at this thinking, what the hell is going on here? This is the only scene I had available, so I'm using it. It's from a game I stream on Twitch, but it's not relevant at all. I'm just using it for now. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is open up OBS Studio. I would suggest making sure you've got an updated version of it, because this is a fairly new feature at the time of making this video, I think. Alright, next thing you're going to want to do is go to your scenes, whichever scene you want. I'm just doing it in desktop just to kind of show you guys. And then you want to come over to sources and go to add source. And at the top here, you'll see it's got application audio capture beta. So that's what I mean by it. At the moment, this is fairly new. So if it's not showing up, you might want to update. You're going to add this. And you can see I've already got one added. I've already done it, so I know it works. But we're going to add a new one now. You can call it whatever you want. I'll just call it music. Add this in. Okay, so you can see already it's appeared down here as an audio mixer. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pick an application for this to link to. And this is how this works. Like, so here you go. I'm going to link to Spotify because that's what I use for my music. So I'll link that to Spotify. Click OK. And there it is. So there's my music audio mixer. All right, little side note to throw in there is I am using the Wavelink software from Elgato, and basically you need to make sure if you're using this that your music is muted on the stream as well. And this is because if you don't have this muted, it's going to come through another audio channel as well. And you don't want that. You just want it coming through that Spotify audio channel. If you're not using Wavelink, you might have something on your audio mixer called desktop audio, and it's throwing everything in there. So your game audio will be on there, your music will be on there, everything will be on there. But you want to separate your music from there, right? So you're going to want to mute desktop audio. So you've only got your music coming through this channel here. The problem with this is now you've muted your game volume and anything else that you want on your stream that's on your application. However, to fix that, if you come back over here and add another application audio capture, you can basically create one for the game you're playing. I'll just call it game, right? So I'm going to create that. Audio channel is going to come up. Go back to the drop-down menu, and then I can select the game here. So I'll select Red Alert Remastered. That's the game I'll be playing. So I click OK, and now I've got that audio channel in here, and the game volume will come through this. So that's kind of a workaround that might help. The next thing you're going to want to do here is come down into advanced audio properties, and this will pull up all your audio properties and whatnot. We're not really interested in all this. It looks a little bit intimidating if you don't do stuff like this, I guess, but this is what we're going to be looking at is the audio tracks. So by default, I think all of these are full up, but what we're going to want to do is you want one of these audio tracks to just remove the music. So I'm going to remove it from audio track 2. So audio track 1 has everything turned on. Audio track 2 has everything except the music turned on. All right. Okay, so now we're done with that. We can close that. And then we're going to go over here to the settings. Open up your settings. And then you're going to come over here to output. Once you're in the output, make sure your output mode is set to advanced. And you'll see here, it's got, so in your first tab of streaming, it's got the audio tracks here. Another note, this is only set up for Twitch at the moment, so if you can't see those settings, you need to make sure you come onto the stream tab here and your service is set to Twitch, and then you should be able to see this section. And what you're going to want to do is, this is what you're going to want to change. I can't change it right now because I'm doing the recording, but what you want is audio track 1. That's where everything was switched on, right? So I'm going to stream to audio track 1. So when I'm streaming, everything will play, including the music. But when I get the Twitch VOD track out of it later on, I only want audio track 2. And then this way, everything will be on the VOD that was from the stream, except the music, because we've turned that off in the audio tracks. And that's basically how it works for when you're streaming. You'll be streaming, you'll have your music on, and then when it uploads the VOD afterwards, it'll take it from audio track 2, so you'll have everything you streamed with except the music, so Twitch police will not come after you.
I will shoot you if I have to.
Or in theory, they shouldn't. Not for the VOD, anyway. All right, so you can also do this if you do, like, if you record at the same time. Like, I record when I stream, so that way I can upload stuff to YouTube and stuff like that. It saves me having to download the VOD or whatnot. If you come over to record, you can also do it here as well. So that way, I've got my recording on audio 2. So again, I get everything as you would when it's streaming, except the music. So if I want to use anything later on for like YouTube or videos or whatever, really, without the music, I've got it. There we go. Click OK, and you are good to go. I mean, you can test this straight away. So just make a recording, play some music off whatever the application was you linked to it, say Spotify in most cases, I would imagine. Take a recording. You've got that recording then. You've been listening to the music at the same time, so you know the music was running. Watch the recording, and you should see there'll be no music if you set it up right. And then when you go to stream, you know it'll be working. So pretty straightforward. I hope that helps.